That is Mar-a-Lago, also known as the Winter White House, because even though Washington, D.C. is the official seat of power, it's in that building that President Trump often meets world leaders, especially at this time of year. And the latest on Saturday, the new president of Honduras. Nasry Asfura was sworn in a little under 2 weeks ago, and he's already building relationships. In Washington to meet Secretary of State Marco Rubio.
Thank you, sir.
Israel meeting Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu. And now Mar-a-Lago. In fact, President Trump had threatened to cut aid to Honduras if he didn't win that election. Now they're both in power. These men have a lot they want to get done. So first of all, let's talk about influence. Cast your mind back to Venezuela just over a month ago. President Maduro captured by the US, America vowing to move in and develop the country. Donald Trump keen to reassert American influence in the region, targeting rival powers. Russia, Iran and China very much in his sights. And speaking of China, there's another point. Its influence is growing and Donald Trump does not like it. Former close ally Canada is developing relationships there, especially around electric cars, after falling out with Trump over tariffs. Asfura has promised to reverse a decision to establish ties and instead develop a diplomatic relationship with Taiwan. And economic ties are really important here. Bilateral trade reached nearly $16 billion in 2024. Now the Trump administration is negotiating a bilateral agreement to strengthen that. Ending what the administration calls illegal migration, that is another issue. As the president fulfills his election promise of mass deportations, the men share common ground on this. Plus, there is the subject of drugs. The Trump administration spent months blowing up what it said were drug boats, vessels near Venezuela it claimed were carrying cocaine and fentanyl. It blamed Nicolas Maduro. But the president also pardoned this man, Juan Orlando Hernandez, a convicted smuggler serving 45 years in the US. He also happens to be a previous Honduran president and a member of Asfura's party. And that was widely seen as a gesture of solidarity with the new president's party. Because this is politics, it's all about relationships. And many of them are solidified in that building. Phil Lavelle, Al Jazeera, outside Mar-a-Lago in Palm Beach, Florida.
Don't miss out, get the full picture. Subscribe to Al Jazeera for reliable news and expert insights. Like, share, stay ahead.